But a new star attraction is emerging beneath the waters just offshore of bustling Miri town. An expanse of seabed more than 700 square kilometers makes up one of Malaysia's latest playground for scuba divers. It was only within the last 2 years that names such as Belize and Siwa began to briskly drift upon divers' lips as the latest adventure among Malaysia's dive destinations, surprising many with its unexpected wonders. In contrast to the more famous layang-layang wall dives, Miri's reefs are scattered over an expanse of relatively flat, open seabed which gradually increases in depth of up to 30 meters. Cradled within the center of marine biodiversity, beneath the South China Sea, the reefs here are blessed with a startling array of marine life form. Healthy mounds of coral reefs rise like oases in the expanse of a wide open seabed, inhabited with diverse marine animals and coral species. Miri's sandy seabed is haven for an array of curious macro species, both beautiful like the sea slug and bizarre like the devil scorpion fish. Man-made reefs are also part of Miri's dive attractions. The Atago Maru, a wreck over 300 feet long, down during the Second World War, has become a foundation for life itself, covered with corals and abound with a multitude of marine creatures. Another man-made reef, the Kenyalang Artificial Reef, is fast turning into a vibrant man-made reef. The upper portion of a disused oil rig lay submerged 14 meters below the surface. One of the several rigs to reef projects, the Kenyalang Artificial Reef offers refuge in an otherwise open seabed, sheltering schools of jacks, groupers, and other reef fishes. The dive season, which varies between March to September, depending on the monsoon season, sees divers experiencing Miri's diverse range of dive sites. To the giant gorgonians at Santak Point, to the whip corals and lush anemone Eve's Garden, Miri's dive sites is a parade of the strange and the beautiful, a playground for underwater photographers to revel in the array of giant clams, feather stars, and soft corals. The untouched reefs of Miri remains mystery to most, beckoning divers to explore its vast range of dive sites in adventure of discovery. From the wet world of underwater Miri, we begin making our journey to clear water caves back in Mulu. For caving enthusiasts, Mulu is well known for its timeless cave exploring. The vastness of its chambers, some even large enough to fit 16 football fields, is simply astounding. To get to Clearwater Caves, we journey by boat to our destination, which is the primary means of transport other than walking. Borneo receives ample rainfall yearly, and because of Mulu's steep topography, the park has somewhat fairly turbulent rivers that flow heavily in the lowland areas. Mulu is blessed with some of the largest and most spectacular caves in the world. As a result, the park has witnessed numerous international caving expeditions, which resulted in the successful mapping of over 300 kilometers of cave passages. Past expeditions have revealed the extent of Clearwater cave systems within Gunung Api, where 108 kilometers of it has been mapped. Spectacular discoveries include the Sarawak chamber, which at 1 million cubic meters is the world's largest single cave chamber. The biology of the caves is both intriguing and enchanting, as it is home to huge numbers of cave-dwelling bats and swiftlet species, which contributes to the dynamic food chain from the rainforest into the caves. Because of the lack of light in the cave's surrounding environment, cave dwellers within the park are mostly troglobites, which are species that live within an environment that is devoid of light, and they are easily characterized by their absence of pigment or loss of visual receptors. Exploring the caves and chambers within Clearwater Caves can easily take up to about a day, although for those who are more interested in caving may need more than a day to explore these spectacular creations. The Mulu National Park contains 15 different types of forests, which includes heath, peat swamp, moss forest, and thousands of species of ferns and fungi, flowering plants, where 170 species of wild orchids have been documented, and an incredible collection of Mulu's wildlife. With so much to explore from base to top, from land to the inner environments of the Earth's core, it is no wonder that Sarawak is deemed its rightful title as a nature's paradise.